Excited game through the first half. Minnesota on top, delivering the blowout. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half.
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside and then going outside. That stretched out that defense.
And now let's see what the NBA power rankings are starting to look like.
You know, right now for Minnesota, fresh out the gates, they've already.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Sanders is out there with Jones. Then it's Morant. Then there's Howard. And it's Furphy at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
And Howard has it in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game. The three from Tatum. And Jones pulls it down. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Howard. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And here's Tatum for 3. Good on the triple. Tatum's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Timberwolves. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Jones. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And it's good, 2 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Morant. The bounce pass. Pass to Furphy. From past the arc. Rollins grabs the board. Rollins got 6 rebounds in the game. Tatum. Slam dunk by Tatum.
This has been a special performance by MP, and he doesn't look like he's anywhere close to being done.
Now Morant. Outside Jones. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Outside Edwards. Here's Nunez. And it's off from 3-point range. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And Howard has it in the corner. And again, unable to change momentum here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's MP. It's a big night bouncing goes in. Tatum's got 12 points in just the second half.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Pass to Jones. They get the rebound. Uses the glass on the layup.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
1:51 left in the third. Fades and shoots. MP, no good.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Pass to Morant. Now, here's Howard. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
One goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And we're now around the midway point through the group stage games. So let's check out the NBA Cup standings.
Well, as you know, teams are randomly drawn to their groups based off their record from the previous season. And as you can tell, some of these groups are easier to navigate than others.
Smith checked in for Howard.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Tatum, that's for two. And good, there's another. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
To the paint, here's Smith. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes John Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
Here's MP. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Jones with the screen on Beasley. To the inside. 5 to shoot. Morant dishes to Jones. Smith for 3. He's off on that one. Here's MP. 18 feet away and he knocks it down. Tatum's got 18 points just in the second half.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And so it's Minnesota with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. So they finish out the NBA Cup group round as a 3-1 team.
And whether you're focused on the NBA Cup or the big picture of the regular season, early wins like these are great for your team.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
Wins pay the bills, baby.
Yo, keep this thing to regulation. I got plans after the game.
He's about to tear it up.
Showtime, MP. True ballers only.
Sports. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, BA, sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt and the camaraderie has grown.
And while MP is all about team success, he's trying to win his matchup every single night with an eye towards showing that perhaps he's been underrated.
And the NBA is really a game of matchups, winning yours, and MP's been doing just that. Facing off with similar level players, if you can win those little battles, it's big when it comes to winning games.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Timberwolves. We've got Pascal Siakam, Ty Jerome is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's MP, and it's Nunez in at power forward. Now here's Hero. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Right side Tatum. There's the three. He's down the triple. Tatum's got 8.
Oh, in today's game, making threes is a must. MP, he's dialed in.
And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Hero outside, looking to end the run. Connects from downtown.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Step back shot. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
What agility. I love how he gets the defender off balance, breaks his ankles, and drills the shot.
Yeah, and it's one thing to score on a guy, it's another to flat out torch him.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. That'll put Sadiq Bey on the line. It's going to be on MP, and that one falls for Bey. And Grant, the Heat, last season, retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire two-decade career in his hometown of Miami. For all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Hero right side. Here's Lyles. No good on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Tatum. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Now, there's elite athleticism by Pascal Siakam. Makes that easy work.
Heat trail by 8. Here's Hero. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played superb basketball. He ended up with 41 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Here's Lyles. He played a great game against Boston. And there's Hero on the assist by Adebayo. Hero's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
MP with it. Bay's there. And Siakam with the jam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it. Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Pokuševski's checked in for Adebayo. Mann comes in for Johnson. Brown's checked in for Bey. And it's Josh Giddey in for Lyles.
Way to snatch it, MP.
The Timberwolves lead by 11.
Who's got ball?
MP looking around. Pass to Jang. And here's MP. The three. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Knocked loose. Tatum with a steal. Throws it up high. And Siakam with the slam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Brown. We saw him with 11 points in his last game.
Well, just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Hero on the wing. Fires from deep. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's MP from outside. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The T-Wolves on top, up by 16. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
We've got Christian Brown, Josh Giddey out there with Alexei Pokashevsky. And it's Lyles in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Buries it from 3.
I wouldn't necessarily call Beasley a specialist, but we know he loves to take and make threes.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Heat. It's an 18-point game. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
In 2 games last season, they had a hard time against this team, both at home and on the road.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
Takes it inside. Can't hit that one.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Champagne's shot is off. Minnesota leading by 20. Here's MP. And it's good. 2 points. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
MP showing you he's not afraid to mix it up. Absorbs the contact, no problem.
To the wing, right side. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got 8.
They're making a few more threes in this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
And Chris Finch has called time.
No doubt, Coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half of basketball. Hero, no good. Minnesota's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the second. You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, B.A., that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot a 3, but go to your first strength. Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Pass to Hero. Adebayo sets a screen. Here's Bay. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists now in this one. Heat trail by 20. Bay outside from the arc. And the 3-pointer goes. Give him 8 points now.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
If I'm playing with MP right now and I have the basketball, I am finding that guy.
Adebayo passes to Hero. That 3's off the mark.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Hey, come around.
Here's Tatum. And the layup is good off the glass. Tatum's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
MP getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome, everybody. It may be...
You know, for Miami, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look... And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Timberwolves.
They love...
And that's a wrap on halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Ty Jerome is out there with Edwards. Then it's Pascal Siakam, then it's MP, and it's Nunez in at the 4 spot. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model, where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
DA, I absolutely love this, and more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
Such a talented player. MP can take over a game, but he also knows how important it is to keep his teammates engaged.
Miami, no good that time either.
Boy, that makes them 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Edwards for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Adebayo. And miss after miss right now.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet, he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Siakam. Hero against Tatum. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. MP's got 35.
They're really working the paint now.
Bay from long range. Knocks it down from distance.
No defender within 5 feet of him. Just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
Here's MP. Count it. Tatum's got 6 here in the quarter.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Hero, the pass to Bay. No good from outside.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And MP gets it to go on the assist from Siakam. Tatum's got 39. So it's Miami now. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 15-3 run. And he drops it in from the low post. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Miami has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. From deep, Johnson hits the 3-pointer.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Beyond the arc. And it's Tatum missing.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Pass to Bay. Uncovered. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
And Tatum, here we go. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. MP's got 43 points. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Lyles pass to Hero. Bay from long range. Nunez with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. There's Tatum with the 3. Hits the trifecta. MP's got 46.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Lyles, the pass to Bay. Hero for 3. Drills it from deep. Hero's got 11.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Edwards for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than this, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
Okay.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk. Yo, can you give me a pair of the Chicago Warrants?
They ain't ready, MP.
MP, you're about to go off.
Basketball. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge. And Greg, what stands out for both of these rosters is that they both feature top-tier athleticism.
And Kevin, that bodes well for us, right? There's a lot of speed, some great athleticism. I'm sure we're going to get some highlight reel plays tonight.
And always trying to find new ways to help his team, MP has zeroed in on winning his personal matchup each game.
Well, when you make a declaration the way MP did, you wonder how your team will react. Because sometimes a goal helps inspire everyone, but it can also serve as a distraction. In this case, it's the former. And MP has been locking his man down, and this team has been playing well.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Johnson is out there with subs. And it's Sarr in at the center, locking down the middle. The tray. And another three for Minnesota.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And it's Banchero missing.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Well, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches and jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
You did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. For Orlando, they've gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. To stop the run. And it's Banchero missing. Minnesota's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Good on the shot. Tatum's got 14 points.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Edwards brings the double team. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Drops in the tray.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes. But also, we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there. Put it back, put it back.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Suggs. Bones Highland is checked in for the Magic. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Now let's find out what head coach Chris Finch had to say to David Aldridge. David?
Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Minnesota leading by 15. Goes up on the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. MP's got 20 points.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And a wide open look for Sarr. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And it's good for 2.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor. Whoa, that was incredible. MP, everybody.
The Magic trail by 21. Now a timeout called by Orlando. MP really making a difference here.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Orlando making some changes. Dragic is checked in, and Kersey subbed in for Johnson. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And stolen by Wagner. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
Well, I like that assessment. Making a change here. Suggs is checked in. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. We've got Duran. Tatum out there with Edwards. And it's Jerome in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's MP. And Sarr pulls it down.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
The Magic again can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Sinks the triple.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Edwards brings the double team. Highland finds Suggs. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Jerome. Finished off the break. Jerome's got his first 2 points of the night.
And Edwards makes so many winning plays, including finding his open teammates.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against the Thunder put on a show. He dropped in 55 points and was reliable as ever from distance. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And, yes, it's good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for Orlando. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Well, Orlando shooting only 21% from the field so far. Wasted no time on that one.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Minnesota.
Tatum, that's for 2. And it's Dragic with the rebound.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Wagner wide open. Offline with his 3. Minnesota's gone to a 3. They've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter.
And give MP credit. Hustling in transition and gets rewarded for it.
Orlando with the ball. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Banchero's checked in for the Magic. Johnson comes in for Bones Highland. And the basket by Johnson. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to MP. Here's Jerome. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Jerome's got 7 now in this quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
It is a wonderful night, and seeding is obviously an important part of a title run. Shaq, in your 4 championship seasons, your teams were all a 3 seed or higher.
Yeah, I'm the big conductor, Ernie. When I was healthy, we'd always finish near the top of the standings.
Well, unlike Shaq, Ernest, our teams did not need top seedings to win a chip. We were the 6th seed one year and won it all. Remember that, Shaq?
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
The defense should get a top. They've been getting splashed on all game. And I'm just sitting back watching the show.
And as great as they... And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
And so in the game for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Suggs out there with Johnson. And it's Sarr in at the 5. And that one's good. MP. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there.
Boom! Woo! Wow!
Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. The Magic superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. DA, thanks. Here he goes. Lays it up off the glass. MP's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, look, the defense has got to try a different plan on MP because what they're doing now, it's clearly not working.
In the corner, it's Sarr. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Magic have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific, 79% as a team.
One shot.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Off target from outside. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Suggs. MP outside. puts up a three. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 44.
Nice work by MP there at the arc, putting a lot of focus behind his shot.
Saw the pass to Suggs. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. The Magic again can't hit.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And that one's good. MP.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Suggs. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Suggs has got 4 points in the quarter. Here's MP. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got his 4th rebound in this one. They get a hand on it. Wagner kicks to Suggs. On the wing, Johnson. Three-pointer. Rebound, Minnesota. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. And here's Tatum for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 50 points. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Three-pointer. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. They double-team Johnson. Wagner outside. The Magic again can't hit.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Dunk by MP.
Oh, what a move by MP. Just relentlessly attacking the rim.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
On the wing, Johnson, beyond the arc. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. And Tatum launches it from deep. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And for the Magic, they're shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Johnson dishes to Banchero. Here's Suggs. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
And Tatum puts up a deep 3. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's Minnesota holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work.
Like those kicks, MP?
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the...
Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, both of these teams are known for their scoring, Clark.
For sure, and we could actually just unplug the shot clock. Come on now. There's not going to be anywhere close to a shot clock violation in this one. This one's going to be entertaining and fun for all of us.
And a storyline for MP over this stretch of the season. He's trying to outperform against his matchup each time out. We know that when MP executes that, it can be a pivotal aspect of the team's success.
You know, I can definitely say that he's been getting after these matchups. And whether he'll tell you the names on his list or not, we can see the look in his eyes when that gauntlet is thrown.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Mobley, and it's Thomas in at the 2. And here's Thomas from the arc. Duran with a rebound. Tatum looking it over. From outside, off the mark. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Mobley, no good. MP right side. Lets it go from the wing. Pass to Nunez. There's Tatum with the 3. Drains the triple. Tatum's got 6.
MP helping to stretch that defense out right there. Nice.
The Nets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Barber. Lets the 3 fly. Duran with a rebound. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Fires for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Love the rise and fire approach. Demonstrates how confident MP is.
Tatum's gone 3 of 4 from three-point land so far. Shots blocked. Here's the break. Fires the 3. Oh, another miss by MP. And here are the Nets now. 6-point game. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they cross that line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
Don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Tatum. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Thomas. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He had 57 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's Thomas, following the score by Minnesota. From deep, Mobley. They grab their own miss. Thomas misses.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Nice shot by Tatum.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
From deep, Mobley. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Nunez has got 4 rebounds now.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Barber misses. The Timberwolves lead by 14. And here's MP from outside. it's Minnesota with a three.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
And for the Nets, they're shooting only 31% to get this game underway.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Thomas for three. Minnesota with a rebound. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
Wow! Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Whew. That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's Minnesota up 19. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
We've got Pascal Siakam. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's MP, and it's Campbell in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And he knocks down the first one. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Minnesota leading by 19. It's a big high bounce and goes in. MP's got 31.
Just taking what the defense allows. That's MP.
Well, the Nets shooting only 31% in the game. Shaw misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Shaw, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Over to the wing. Here's Whitehead. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Tatum inside. The turnaround jumper. And another basket for Minnesota.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Right wing. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Offensive rebound. Will it go? He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Takes the three. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Shaw misses. For Minnesota, they've gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Oh, wasted no time on that one. MP's got 41.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Brooklyn with the ball. Following the score by Minnesota. Timeout called. Brooklyn. Jerome passes to MP. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he lays it up and in. MP's got 43 points. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Shaw misses.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Thomas has got 7. The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. And here's MP from outside. Barber with a rebound. Well, the Nets shooting at 30% here in the second. Out to the right wing. Shaw nails it from beyond the arc. Shaw's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Here's Whitehead following the score by Minnesota. Good on the shot.
You know, I think they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
There's Tatum with the 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Inside, pass to Whitehead. Launches it. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's MP. Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
All of his athletic ability on display right there. MP with the acrobatic throwdown.
It could go. That shot, no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And we'll be right back.
Acclimating to the league is not that easy. These guys are already accepting the challenges and the rigors of the NBA, and they're crushing it. I'm surprised.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Nets.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense enough to bother shooters without opening up the driving lanes?
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been...
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the floor for the Nets, we've got Cam Thomas, and it's Mobley in at the small forward position. And it's all from three-point range.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
He was all alone on that one. Tatum's got 53 points.
Boy, this team needs to keep getting the rock to MP. He's been feeling it all night.
Down low. Here's Thomas. Oh, he jams it straight down.
doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Pass to Duran. There's Tatum with the three. The rebound by the Nets. Thomas has got his fourth rebound in this one. To the left wing. Here's Barber. He drops it from range. Barber's got 8 points.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Edwards. Over Thomas. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by MP. Edwards gotten his second bucket.
Scanning the floor and making the right pass. Excellent patience by MP.
It's Thomas on the wing. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. That'll be the second of a two-game stretch at home. MP shot is good.
He is the story for them offensively and a big reason why they're ahead.
Brooklyn's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. From downtown, and it's Thomas with the rebound. Thomas has got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep, Mobley. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Duran's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the night here. And the free throw, no good.
You know, one of the things you love about MP, he is certainly a team-first kind of a guy. Individual stats really don't do much for him. He wants to win, period.
Thomas finds Mobley. Drops in the 3. Mobley's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
Tatum can't hit. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. 4-3. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Oh, another one falls.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective. Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt about it.
The Nets have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Here's Mobley. Nunez with a rebound. Nunez has got 7 rebounds in the game.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills. And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
And for the Nets, they're shooting 40% since the break. Here's Barber. Fires in the triple. Barber's got 11 points.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Duran, pass to Tatum. Count that one.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
There's 45 seconds left in the third. The Nets have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Here's Thomas. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it. Whitehead, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Siakam for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight. And the Nets shooting just 37% so far in this one. Mobley outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Pass to Campbell. That one drops for him. Campbell's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And so it's MP making things happen for Minnesota. He added to his astounding total of three-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. Back to the game after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to some monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Malik Beasley is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Campbell in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one.